Breaking news coming in at this hour is from the Nagpur clashes. The Nagpur police have arrested Faheem Khan, the main accused and the alleged mastermind behind the communal clashes which broke out in the city after protests against Aurangzeb's tomb on March 17. Remember, 50 individuals have been detained and a curfew remains in effect for the second consecutive day across 10 police district areas in Nagpur. The police say that the accused have political connections, and this is a key arrest by the police in the Nagpur clashes. Now remember, this has been after the police had also released his photograph in connection with the violence. The police say that this accused incited violence, after which the clashes broke out in the area. The police have said that the accused is also associated with a political party. So a political link is where the police, the Nagpur cops, are highlighting and pointed towards. This is for the first time that the cops have on the record said that a political link has been established between the key accused and the protest that broke out. Remember, Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has been saying that these clashes were unfortunate and the government is trying its best to maintain law and order in the area. The curfew has been imposed in the areas to maintain law and order. Crackdown on social media accounts has been also part of the strategy to combat any fake news that can instigate or make the situation worse in the area. 50 individuals have been detained. 8 cases have been filed against social media accounts. Remember, the cops had also highlighted the role of social media and how this has been the part of the clashes that broke out. The picture on your screen is of the accused Faheem Khan. He is in police custody now. Remember, this is a big arrest that has been made by the cops, and the cops say that the accused has political connections and a political link. Now, which political party? That's a matter of probe, and the police is already on it. The police also say that he was behind the clashes that took place, the communal clashes that took place in Nagpur. Remember, these protests broke out on March 17 in Nagpur. My colleague Radhika Ramaswamy is also joining me for more. Radhika, do tell us about the role of Faheem. What was his role and what are the cops saying?
You know, Fahim seems to be the conspirator as far as this entire case is concerned. That is something being examined by the police this time. So far, multiple FIRs, at least 6 FIRs have been registered in connection to the case, and they have been registered in 3 police stations is what we are hearing. And many people have been detained and multiple people have been arrested in connection to the case. And the questioning is going on to understand the stone pelting angle as to whether it was a pre-planned conspiracy as being alleged and being suspected by the police. Was the message spread through social media? Was there a word of mouth? Was there a proper planning in order to mobilize the crowd to instigate the violence? Is something that is being looked into. But yes, this man, Fahim, who has been arrested, along with several others, could be the conspirator. He may have mobilized the mob, is what the police believe. But again, his role is being very thoroughly examined at this point. Nagpur Police CP just took a press conference in which he briefed the media about the probe details and how they plan to look into all the angles, especially how the weapons such as stones and other things that were used for violence were in fact brought into one place. Multiple vehicles carrying some of these stones and sticks and axes and swords were also sort of seized by the police, is what we are being given to understand. So yes, many FIRs registered, many people detained. Unfortunately, several people were left injured in this incident. So police not leaving any stone unturned as far as the inquiry and investigations are concerned. And this seems to be a pre-planned conspiracy. How, what the source of the messages were and who all were involved, exact involvement of Fahim, under whose instructions he was conspiring, all that is being investigated now.
Right, Radhika, we are also hearing that the number of FIRs have increased in this case. Do tell us about the progress that has been made by the cops in the investigation.
That's it. 6 FIRs have been registered so far in connection to the case. All of them to do with vandalism and violence that happened on the day of the clashes, which was the day before yesterday. At least about 100 to 200 rioters have been identified, is what the police are telling us. Several of them are being questioned at this point. In fact, is Fahim the mastermind of this case? That is something that the police is yet to establish, but there's suspicion that he could be a key conspirator as far as this entire case is concerned. So yes, at this point, the key accused has been arrested is something police is saying, which is Fahim. Are there more conspirators in this case? That is something police are yet to identify. Accused Fahim has incited violence is another charge that has been said by the police. So yes, multiple FIRs registered in connection to the case. Those being identified and main conspirators also are being examined at this point. Faheem Khan seems to be one of the key conspirators, is what police believe. Yeah.
Right, so big success there for the cops. Key conspirator has been arrested in this case. Political connections is also being probed by the cops after the protest broke out in Nagpur on March 17. Thank you so much, Radhika, for giving us all those details.